Welcome to the 2023 graduation ceremony of Maseru Career Development College, Career Development Institute, quality education for all. Brought to you by Sales Studios.
of their dreams. It begins today. Their future begins now. Their potential begins now. What they ever wanted to be or what they ever wanted to become begins now. In that spirit, I'm looking from the lens of greatness. So greatness and welcome each and every one of us. Greatness. Not only that we're going to get greatness, but that it lies within each and every one of us. Just say, I'm great. I'm great, hey. I'm great, hey. Yeah. Okay, women with that. On that note, Ntelo Hosiana Bogola Gasre, Metusi Seshi Bubidi, Kiteke Amahele, Moseviti Mohoguano, Adota Areka, Alebuhisa, Bana Baguano, Me Musati, Boba, Mr. DJ, Udo Umamahe, Iswam.
Mr. MC. On the words of the great Michael Deckman, he once said, dreams that are impossible are the only ones that you never pursue. Class of 2023, indeed you're a living testimonial that all dreams are valid. Distinguished guests, management of CDTI, fellow colleagues, graduates, beloved parents, ladies and gentlemen, Kalibito, Kimatovo Moswati, Itautana, Takiawana Motasa, Disumatuana Sawan. See that ticket on the Hosi, it's on that thing I reckon Matsi, Koshani, Yamamahato. Then the Fugatawa Komoto in Hotoyate. I feel so honored to be given this opportunity to say just a few thoughts on this momentous occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me when I say, although people may have dreams that are desirable and promising if realized, it cannot be impossible. It cannot be possible without education. Mrs. Mohali, thank you so much for providing Basutu the platform to realize their dreams through education. Truly, Riga, you're worthy of celebration. Your vision has shaped a lot of us, myself included. I'm not capping. I'm the living testimony that, indeed, dreams are valid. To the entire management of CDTI, your leadership has also been commendable. For keeping the vision alive, you're also worthy of accolades. We can also agree that no much education can happen without the keen interest of others, more especially the staff. On behalf of the parents, allow me to thank my dear colleagues. Where are they? You all are the real MVPs. Be proud of yourself and pat yourself on the shoulder because today wouldn't have been possible without you. The Makata could have only bared the vision, but without your dedication and determination, the dream or the vision as good as it doesn't exist. But allow me to congratulate you on having achieved this milestone of getting your children through college. 3 years ago, COVID-19 was declared a world pandemic. And up to date, we are still recovering, be it emotionally or financially. So I'm certain that the journey came with the full bumps on the road. Your children have proven to be young men and women with great hearts who are at once very friendly with others. And such qualities stem from home but not the classroom. Thank you for doing such a fine job. May I also extend my gratitude to your undying support. Schools like CDTI depend not only on the fees that you pay, but the time and the effort to think originally and unconventionally and never be afraid to push boundaries. But above all, we teach them to be respectful, open to others' ideas, accept the difference and embrace the unknown. It is my personal belief that the possession of these qualities and value can turn an individual into the real citizen of the world who are ready to adapt to critical circumstances and are also to provide solutions to the undying challenges that we face. Ladies and gentlemen, you also bear witness to the fact that during the pandemic, it was also hard for the society to adapt and to react to the new normalities. But We can also agree or education could also fall in the same path. Although seemingly new and unknown education forms were introduced, you guys managed to show adaptability, and also you managed to show perseverance that our times now demand in order for you to reach your ultimate goal. Many of you may not realize, but these are historic moments. And you, in your own way, you have made history. But you're not saying this is the end, but this is definitely the beginning of a new and exciting world that could lead you into your next step. Who knows what tomorrow could bring for us all? I mean, who can even predict what normality will look like in the near future? But I say to you, this uncertainty should not be a personal obstruction, but rather it should be an opportunity for you to showcase your way of thinking. Be creative in your ideas while you redefine your approaches to problem management and solutions. You all have what it takes to achieve the dreams that you have set for yourself. And we can hope, CDTI, that we've given you enough ammunition to make this become reality. Class of 2023, the world is yours to conquer. Please go out and make us proud. Congratulations once again and farewell. Thank you.
About her. She is not only a motivational speaker, but she educates people in corruption, or anti-corruption.
Anti-corruption.
All right, this is so important to have people of her caliber, people who educate batho, what's the right word? Yes, corruption? Because these are some of the things, some of the cancers that kill our nation. We are not short of skills, and we are a country that can produce jobs. Day and night to educate people on corruption. Corruption must fall, and I welcome you there on the stage.
Thank you very much, from the program director. So hangata ba sebetsa mabitso a sekgowa ba lapeng a thata. Ke rata fela ho ke le boe botsamaisi ba sekolo sena a se kgetla ka la pele to be part of the graduation ya mofuta ona. Nkile ba mmema monga sona ke mokgotsi wa ka. We grew up together ke le batjha mmoho ba sebeletsa ntate modimo a nyanela. I have a school and I have students who are graduating. To go forward to motivate. As I made a letter, then I did a labocha. And the Mataka said, Gani was Kashavan Miniano no Munyani. It got here, I can knit, I think to face Empire. And I've had experiences say fapane bophelo hobane ha o tsamaya bophelong mona ke hlile o tla kgahlana le dintho tse tla o thula head on tse ding di tla o otla hore o be mokudi o bo utlwe ekare o ka re phusi tse ding di tla o otla di wetse senatla e re ha o tswa mo di tlotloga le go e bo okay ke a bona na ho etsaetseng e bo qala ka botjha. I am a woman who has had all experiences, and I learned from those experiences they should not go and take that route. Today I'm not going to talk about that. Why am I set to be a motivational speaker? The most I can't wait to graduate my honors in psychology. So, and at that time, I'm not stopping there. I'm going to be a professor very soon. Yeah. I don't do like I don't like what that is my brother actually. I give you an take that why he is my brother.
I know that.
Yeah, ne? So today you are working on the proceed. Yeah, we see because I wouldn't be where I am today if it were not because of God. So here you are not here. Take around your baby. I get out of here daily with how long of you can tell me? We are going to get a man. I just am going to get a man. It will be like with this because Cherubi doesn't get on. Open Loki where yeah. When you look at the word of God from James chapter 1 verse 12, those who stand firm during testing are blessed. Who ever test, feel like you are blessed. How kaema watia kana boya diteko. For even the mona molite as graduates, le fitile ka hara diteko tse ngata. Discouragement. Because how can I class in Muthimkulu high mona abua ka language ya lona di accounts ka bona ha ka ya pelo tla ngwalla ka ntle jalo o feta ka hara thuto eo ebe there are tests o tshwana le nna o kena o batla di accounts at times o sa tsebe hantle ditaba tsa teng ebe ho ntso re fill up but ebe you persevere at the end of the day ke batla ba an accountant kapa ke batla ba anything ka hara taba tsa di account. So discouragement is one of the tests that we go through. Engwe ka lebaka la COVID kana ke a Lebohang hore betlela mamella ho fihlela mona mo le teng. Ka lebaka la COVID mesebetsi ya fela. Ka lebaka la COVID we struggled a lot ka ntho nngwe le nngwe, even meeting for classes, anything. But through it all you learn to persevere. Through it all, I learned to trust in Jesus. But
are you ready for this one? He is an Enneagram personality typology. Did you get that? No? That's what he's great for right now. That's what he is famous for right now. And I believe he will tell us a little bit about that. Personality typology. Say personality typology. Personality typology. You know, just having a fellow who said people who will let you know what type of personality you are. You're wasting your time. Anyway, my own father and Professor Muthimkulu, welcome that day. Though the eldest among us today. We appreciate your being here.
Program Director Seabulets, who is a major account to Enneagram personality typology. Unfortunately, living here before the work is done, it is because I'm going to bring together people who are married. Kilonya di sangwana unkangwana. Mejo ale lahele mwana ngwana unkangwana. Kesile kilo focus on mata bayona yana our people can marry while they are not compatible. Lala sare hulwalo. Ken trena le khotla le phahameng ka mona ka hare honaha. Every Wednesday le dumetse hore batho ba divorceane. Very unfortunate in that. Batho ba divorceana hobane they marry taken up ke lerato ba ratana sehlanya se thota. Empa ba sa kenane ho hang. Usually, that is my field or my exercise or exposure. And I'm going to give them the certificate. I don't know why, but a certificate at the end of the course. Certificate. But in the field of marriage, people do get certificate even before they start. Certificate. When the going gets tough, stress. In a few words, I would like to say thank you for the administration of CDTI in kupile exercising na yalona e kholo agana ke tle ke be mantswe ya semakai ke ta kopa le ntumelle kere ke tlo le fa dipolelo tseo ke di bitsang ka hore ke the psychotherapeutic exercises tsona tseo ha motho semelo sa hae se mokakile e bang jwale re mo fa tsona hore a se khutsitse tseleng. The man that I highly respect, fully recognize, Paul the Apostle, who was a graduate, sekolo sa St. Henry, so by Twitter theology under the Mosaic law. Rutwa Buamansuya are the very good that I want to do. I don't do. Botebo kiratang bueta hakieti gwang. Hakibuet, impa bubibo ki saburati mbonakia. Jole ore ki motiasu tu hakaka. What a wretched man I am. Ore relebo amudimo ka Jesu agoring amen. Obano when he comes, ofisa luki sabutu bona. Ore bubeka tsela eba twanki mudi. Yaba machaena ati mona. Haiba habayo kamona. Kia Lebohang, but if they were here, I would be talking so that they would fully understand. Bafana ka pulelo yeo nakering e psychotherapeutic. It is the exercise that I do at my work. Psychotherapeutic. Moto ya tswileng kotsi ya nonyetseile o fuwa therapy, physiotherapy. O tlolla lengwele a le otlolle le kobe a le kobe le otlolle a le otlolle o ska a nketsisa ke etsa the opposite. O mamele se ke se bua. Motho yeno ha ntse a etsa jwalo a long ho ba bohloko empa ketellong o ketella etsa jwalo. Now the mind that got in the mind. Kelello ha ena kelello. Ia program. If you don't program your mind like you have done during the course of your studies, o ka botwa mana o nkile matakamputa. Empa o ile wa program. Ha o so bona ha pikoloi ka feta mono e letsitse pina e dumang haholo gugutshukutshukutshu. Tonight, gugutshukutshukutshu. Tonight. Ha se diketse kwana se o so sa yutle. Kelello e sala ntseri. Ha go tshonga o fela. Gugutshukutshukutshu. Tonight, gugutshukutshu. Ufisela wena ba we program la kuchukuchu tonight. We kenyan tene paiti. Jeta motho ya pela re come on program your mind. Come on program your mind. Ho bani jwale le ketile le ente mosebetsi wa sekolo you are about to study. Le kena le fasting le o le leng holo. I will be turning 70 this year in October. May I have lived a good number of on this planet. Keboni dinako tse fapakane. The psychotherapeutic statement tegilefang ke ma China. Bari, it is better to light a candle than to cast darkness. Forewarning is for army. Hale fifi le fisa lo water le pu. Eba kere tepison pu se re rwa ke le fifi. O bontsha di tsapa tsohle tsa o tse o di tseba le fifi se ke itse beta moulo. Le fifi te mangwele a pere ba bang ba ka etsa ntho e betekenyana la utlwa nna ke a haello. The harder you insult and the more you curse, the more darkness you are going to experience. Ke tsa motho a pela re ketile mogotsi lona ba graduate mo jwetse Empa le ha e le mona le qetile ke le jwetsa nnete. Darkness out there, lack of employment, kgaello ya mesebetsi le eng, that needs you to light the candle than to cast darkness. Ha o so bona ba toya ba re mmuso ha o se mesebetsi ha hona letho ba hoi le ntshagela ke sa tsebo ya makanto le leng ke tabela hoi ba re hoi ba batla mesebetsi ke manya ile mesebetsi teng ka ntle reng hela ke bua nnete ke manya ile mesebetsi teng until you reach the point whereby you will learn to light the candle than to cast darkness. You are not going to succeed on this planet. Ke tsa motho a pela re light kerese le ha e ka ba ya ba ganya yeo ya kerese e nyane hakalo wa tseba ha o laeta kerese ke rata taba tsena tseo bomme Motlomelo ba di binang jwale ha re ke bine ba ne ba tare taba tsa hae ha re ke le se le ki sa le fi taba how insignificant as that light may be.
Thank you very much. Like it has been said, my name is Botada Kennedy Silas. I originate from Leribe, but currently I stay here in Maseru. First of all, let me first pass my sincere gratitude to the professors, the doctors, the lecturers of the Career Development Training Institute, the alumni of the school, and other academics who are present in this congregation. Yesterday, as I was preparing as I was trying to sit down and try to write a speech about what I want to say to you today, I had a lot of things, but ultimately I decided not to write anything because I thought if I write something, then it would be, we want to interact more clearly. So I was reading a book that was written in the 5th century BC. It's written by a Chinese man called Sun Tzu. The book is called The Art of War. In that book, he says, among other things, deep knowledge is about being aware of the danger before danger comes. He continues by saying it's about being aware of the calamity before calamity comes. He further says that it's about being aware of the discomfort before the discomfort comes. So, as I said there, and looked at what is happening within this room,
ka monyetla o kofa letsatsing la kajeno mabitso a ka ke ao a seng a boletswe ka lebitso ke Pule Kayane ke tswa company e bitswang Family Support Consultancy mo re tobaneng teng le ho lokisa ka malapeng ke sure ka mona ha ona motho a sa tseng lapeng re a tseba hore ka lapeng hona le diqholotso tsa letsatsi le letsatsi mme re shebane le yona taba eno ya ho etsa support taba tsa malapa ke ikamahanya le ditubetso tse seng di entse ndumelle bomelo botati ke qotse mantswe ana a ngotswe ke sengodi se ke se ratang moketeng ona wa dikapeso mantswe ana a re metso ya thuto e a baba empa ditholwana tsa thuto di monate ke dumela ka pelo ya ka yohle hore lona bao le graduate le kajeno le na le boitsebelo ba metso e babang ya thuto le ile la qeta masiu a mangata le ntse le bala nako eo le ne le metsong ya thuto ena e babang. The fruits of education are bitter, but the fruits of education are sweet. Le se le mothating jwale o le lo latswa ditholwana tsa thuto ya lona. Dumeleng ke boele ke bue ka taba ena ya molemo wa graduation, the importance of a graduation. Bohlokwa bokae maphelong a lona a graduation ena ya lona kajeno. Molemo wa pele wa ho graduate ke letshwao, it's a symbol of change. Kajeno ha o tshwane le maobane pele o graduate, ntle le haeba o tlo itumella ho tshwana. Letshwao la pele ntho ya graduation e tlisang motho ke phetoho. You are graduating today, there is a symbol of change. La o itsheba fela o go motho wa pela hao wa mbona ke tshwane le maobane obane kajeno ke graduate-ile. Ntlha ya bobedi molemo wa graduation, it's a time of progression. Ke nako ya ho tswela pele. Ha o tshwane le maobane ha o no sa tsebe dintho tseo di tsebang. Ha o tshwane le maobane ha o kajeno o na le dineo kapa na le ditsebo tse ntjha tseo di fumaneng CDTI. So graduation is a symbol of progression. Ya boraro, graduation is the time of new adventures. Ke nako ya ho tla fumana dintho tse ntjha bophelong ba hao. Ya bone, graduation is an addition of value. Kajeno bakatwa baka hona le boleng. There is a value that has been added to your life. Ka lebaka la the qualification that you are going to get today. Elo kajeno ho se hona le ntho e ntjha e tshetsweng kae bophelong ba hao. There is value, hona le boleng bo tshetsweng bophelong ba hao. Ke bua ka ntlha e nngwe, ke batla bua ka ntho e bitswang toro. A dream is a band. Ke tjheseho e ka hare. I don't know what is your dream today. Ha ke tswe ka mokgwa o fumana lengolo lena na toro ya hao ke efe. But my prayer is that your dream should burn you within. Toro ena e ke o tjhese ka hare ho go fihlelle seno se o batlang ho ba sona. I have learned ke ithutile hore toro, it is so powerful. If it is a background ya motho, toro ya hao if it is a bofuma bo tswang ka hore ho bona, if it is a mo o tswetseng teng ka lebaka la toro fela, you can be somebody, you can be an agent of change. What is your dream today? Motho ya nang le toro is unstoppable. They had this dream, they had this vision. Nobody could stop them. Not even COVID could stop them. That is who you are today. Hold on to your dream. I want to talk about 3 importances of the qualification. Honale shano le tletseng lefatshe ka bophara le reng thuto ha ena thuso. That's a blue lie. Thuto dinakong tse re phelang ho tsona e sana le boleng, e sana le thuso. Ha ene ba thuto ha ena thuso, dikolo tse ka CDTI le tse ding tse di tsebang di kebe di kwetswe. Ha re iphapanyetseng bobodu to sabotage education. Nobody can stop education. It is a source of knowledge. Nobody can take that knowledge from you. ntate wa ka ke la bua mantswe ana a re nako ya ho kena sekolo e kgutshwanyane 3 to 4 years, but nako ya ho sebetsa ke bophelo bo sa feleng. Se o nang le sona kajeno, you have a qualification that nobody can take. You're going to receive a certificate that has your name inscribed on it. Nobody can take it. Ka mo se se ke be ke boloka hangwana wa ke bona certificate.
But now we've got the foundation, the drive and the determination to face whatever obstacle comes our way. Oh, that's not all. Let us go forth into the world with our heads held high, ready to conquer any obstacle and make a difference. Now, my gratitude compels me to thank, honor, and appreciate Mrs. Mohale for an amazing vision she had and acted upon, the same vision that you and I are gathered here today as the best and the most successful graduates. Now, here comes crucial people ever in our lives, our lectures. We fully appreciate you for preparing us for life. We feel so lucky to have met you and to have met kindness people like you. Thanks for helping us to express our creative side and come out of our shell. You all have given us the confidence that is priceless. Fellow graduates, let us now thank the executive body of the institution, the management, the whole staff of CDTI for dedicating their time and professional capacity to ensuring a smooth, conducive, intensive experience for us all. Our parents and guardians, thank you all for the sacrifices you have made, prayers, for tears you've cried, time and money you have spent, all for us to have the privilege of this intensive education. Thanks for nourishing our souls with words and the words of encouragement. Lastly, for being the absolute rock you are. We thank you wholeheartedly. As I now leave, I would like graduates to know one thing. Opportunity does not knock. It presents itself while you beat the door. Once again, congratulations, class of 2023.
Keys of greatness. Say neighbor, 5 keys. Yes, key number 1 is very controversial. Put the cart before the horse. Did you hear what I just said? Yes. I said put the cart before the horse. I know you were taught that you should put the horse before the cart, but I am here to rearrange your mindset. Because you see, if you do things the way everybody does things, you will be ordinary. And this world has no room for ordinary men and women. Somebody shout, I hear you. So you got to be unorthodox. You got to be different. You see, people pay you to be different. They don't pay you to be similar to anybody. So you got to put the cart before the horse. Did you hear that? I want you to write your obituary. You know, I want you to write your obituary. You write it before you die. I loved it when you were quoting from Winston Churchill and Su Yan. You know, those are great personalities. But I also love to quote from Winston Churchill. What he says is that history will be kind to me because I intend to write it. Did you hear that? You got to define history. You see, that's what leaders do. Leaders go into the future and they come into the present and they pursue their goals. Somebody shout, I hear you. I hear you. So you got to write your own obituary. Did you hear that? You got to write your own obituary. That's different. Who does that? Nobody does that. So you got to do what nobody does. And that's why you will become great. Key number 2, I do not have time. Key number 2, blow your mind. Blow your mind. Blow your mind. You see, you got to blow your mind. Stop being ordinary. Stop being common. I love the man called Ted Turner. Ted Turner is the founder of CNN, right? Before Ted Turner there was no live television. It took somebody who did something outside the box. I love the man called Mark Zuckerberg. Before him, there was no Facebook. You know, blow your mind. What are we going to remember you for? Are we going to say you came to school, you graduated, and you died? Or you're going to add value? Touch your neighbor and say, add value. And stop being a consumer. Be different because you were born to be different. And don't apologize for being different. Do stuff that will blow somebody's mind. Last time we were here, we had that man who invented the car in Lesotho. What's his name? Motlomelo. What an amazing gentleman. Those are guys I love to hang around. You see, they say little minds discuss people, but great minds discuss life or business. You understand? That's what you ought to do. So blow away your mind. Blow away your mind. And if you are to blow your mind away, learn to take a risk. Say, neighbor, you are a risk. I say that to your neighbor, say you're a risk. You see, you are a risk because somebody looked at some woman and said, this woman, I want to marry her and I want to have babies with her. So you are a risk because you could have become a murderer, but thank God you didn't become that. You became a graduate. Clap hands for yourselves. The people who blow people's minds away are people who are risk takers. Without taking a risk, life is not exciting. That's why you should not drive at 80 kilometers on the highway. Do 120, 140, 160. Take a risk. You live life once, but you've got to risk it anyway. Number 3, walk towards the barking dogs. Walk towards the barking dogs. You see, there are challenges everywhere. There is commotion everywhere. Somebody is saying you cannot do this. Somebody saying you cannot do that. Guess what? That's where you ought to be to dominate the situation. You know what is dominion? When you win 1-0, it's a competition. When you win 10-0, it's dominion. This is the greatness we are birthing at this great institution. We dominate. We're going to leave this place and we're going to go where the dogs are barking and we're going to superimpose ourselves and we're going to look at the barking dogs and say, Mr. Dog or Miss Dog, look at me. I'm right here. I'm going to happen. My God, did I say that to you? Move towards the barking dog. That's what you ought to do. Right. If you cannot face the barking dog, guess what? You are not good for life. Number 4, as I get ready to close and start the real work, I just thought I should say something. Reach into the invisible world. Can I say something here? We are all created by God. Isn't that right? But there is something that is strange which is written in the Bible. The Bible says that the rich man and the poor man have this in common. God created them both. English lesson 101. It doesn't say he created them so. It says he created them both. So God did not create a poor man. God did not create a rich man. But God created a man. And a man became what he became by reason of his choices. Did you hear that? You are a graduate today. When you look at a human being, God, when he wanted to connect a source to a man, he looked at none other than himself. You understand? So, your source is God. Do you understand? Now, I want you to think about these things. Some people have lied to you. They've said the sky is the limit. How big is God? How big is God? Just look at the beautiful mountains of Lesotho. How big is God? Just look at the Indian Ocean. How big is God? Just look at the whole earth. How big is God? And yet, you were created in his image. You see, what God can do, He has delegated some of it for you to do. Do you realize that? I just wanted you to know this thing. You are great. You were born to be great. You should continue to be great. You are unlimited. You were born to get to the top. And when you get to the top, you become the topic. God bless you. God bless your family.
The proprietors, did you hear that word? Proprietor. The proprietors of this institution, Kim Melin Tate Mohali, Kiko Bawale, doesn't like a general fair, Peter Tracer Walean, that a tag we say, Peter in Togatilla, be unorthodox. It's a one day in you. Jolly, Kivita one. Tate Moleka wa Munga, Oko Munga. Yeah, sometimes we need to brag a little. Munga, Sabolosi. Jolly, Kivita one Moleka wa high. Hobane, Horamotriat. And it is with honor that I call you, sir, to give you the opportunity to call up front your wife. I'm going to tell you something that happened this morning. I should look on that busy Like, I'm sure he was trying to say it in his heart. It just came out. Love is so beautiful, guys. Substance, quality for education, quality for all, and quality begins at home. You've been a great sport. Thank you very much.
But the soul. That's in a day of greatness. Who wait in Tozing at a holo, so Kirefella, it's a bit so fun. How do you play? So Hamona, Nakirefella, all the best to you. Or to blow your mind, stop being ordinary. Walk towards the backing dogs. Reach into the invincible. None in the you take a tragic and Kaka you mole. He get you to now. Let us just have a good village owner. When it does in Nelimukiti, Waba Modi. If you have Dr. Ted and you have Nadesilasi, get a phone only. This Gelamonka Hanya. You go by Lian, we're going to make a more different this class. In that, he's in the Asala Safilo. I don't know to be. The Onagama Safilo, Asala Safilo. That they kill saw. Kabua Kantatia Muthimkulu. That is called recoil. Banawa ni bama Nigeria ba Nollywood ba mo kupile hore ntatele kopa hore go lo etsa pale wana a movie ha ke tsela ya banda ke a tsola nyolowa o lo lokisa ditaba tseno le bana ba Nigeria ha ba le Basotho ba ha re bale ya gola le maketso hona jwale because ye mo ya officer di tshwereng is a global advisor #1. Yeah, what we call global literacy temple. He had so much to talk about himself, but he didn't go there. Lebohang haholo. Ke kopa hore ke se ka ya lolololo hobane ditaba tsaka ka ne ditingata pelo ya ka e tletse. We say today marks the symbol of change, a time of progression in your life, a time of new adventures, and additional value. Now, as you pursue your dreams, remember one thing: you are an agent of change. Peter was the way. Mon, I can't even kaya kapaka. You go power in Tuesday. Kaya that's a holo. Ya amohele mongatoroy. Enze mitsalapi. Ini betul lepas.
Mahal. 13 years. It's been crazy from beginning to end. If God is in the house, it's not easy for the devil to destroy it. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm overwhelmed. Lebohang. What a day. What a day. Rise, CDTI, rise. I understand it's almost 2:30. All right, I would first love to, okay. Lebohang. We are a registered institution. We work through the Ministry of Education under TVD. But I would love to recognize them even though they did not show up today. I really don't know how. Nonetheless, we are registered, okay? All right, I would love also to say to the graduates, the parents, families, and the friends that are all here, thank you so much. Dr. Ted, thank you so much. Hello, thank you. Dr. Silas, thank you so much for being with us today. And okay, and also CDTI staff. I'm part of CDTI, Career Development Training Institute. And ladies and gentlemen, it's really an honor for me to say to all of us, well done. We made it, we worked hard, and we see them today. They are all looking beautiful, and their hope restored. Hallelujah. All right, okay. I'm gonna say thank you to my beautiful 3 kids, my family. You are the best. Our parents, we appreciate you. Now let me get to my speech. Now, class of 2023, congratulations on reaching an important milestone in your lives. It's really important. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion. The culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and acknowledgement of success achieved. We congratulate you today because you have really achieved the class of 2023. Today we are commemorating the road that we have all traveled, the road that teachers and students have all traveled for the past years. A journey that started with single step, but today ends with greater and great achievement. Congratulations for your academic achievement. May this day encourage you to study further and never stop learning. May you feel propelled to become everything that you are capable of becoming. Congratulations are in order to you all for not giving up, but for fighting till the end. The road was not easy, but you have succeeded, and today you are all crowned winners. You overcame death and hardships brought by COVID-19, and I challenge you to have the same conquering spirit towards your goals and making your dreams a reality. Le bontshitse hore le teng a morero. Ha re lo lwanang, re lwanele bokamoso ba rona hore bo ntlafale. CDTI has taught you important problem solving, life skills such as critical thinking, resilience, self-awareness, and communication that will serve you well in the community and in your future endeavors. When I started this institution back in 2005, colleges of this kind were mostly owned and run by African brothers from other countries, popularly known as the horrible name, Makakakaka. Okay, I was in my 20s when I embarked on a journey to achieve a dream this big. Now we stand here and say more than 5,000 certificates have been issued to date. I learned a lot from that. Nothing in life is worthwhile until you take a risk. Don't be afraid of failure. It's part of life. You need to have goals to achieve worthwhile in life. Believe in yourself. Being successful is brought about by confidence and focus. Write down your plans, goals, and work on them daily. There were great opposition from different people when a young lady started a college. But by God's grace, this college is still strong and soaring above waves. I did not allow the dream to be distracted. My vision for CDTI has only been clearer with every graduating class, and with this graduating class after COVID-19 pandemic, we congratulate you and we say you made it. I call this graduation a gratitude graduation. A pandemic has brought many dreams to the knees, and some of the dreams are completely dead, but you are still alive and you can make your dreams come true. Class of 2023, be micro-ambitious. Put your head down and work with pride on whatever is in front of you. You never know where you might end up being. So go out there, look for opportunities, grab them, and change your lives. Success is possible only when you can overcome the natural tendency to cut corners and take the easy way. In 17 years of CDTI's existence, we esteem and promote hard work against all odds. Remember, you are CDTI ambassadors. Now, to my fellow colleagues and the lecturers and staff of CDTI, you are the best leaders. The only thing that is inevitable in life is a leader's life is crisis. When you rise to the position of leadership, you will experience crises repeatedly. Crises that are unpredictable, unbeatable, and often capable of seriously damaging the organization. Thank you for always demonstrating competence in times of crisis. You remained calm, cool, objective, and completely in control. You kept praising and encouraging the students to stay positive and fearless in the midst of it all. Thank you, teachers and CDTI staff, for delivering to the best of your ability, even when in some months you will get your salaries on the 37th. You kept showing up and you delivered quality education for all for the sake of CDTI ambassadors. And today, CDTI ambassadors, I want you to appreciate your teachers. Please give the best to them. Come on, you can do better. ke a le bona kaofela ha ke dutse mona ke a bona hore halope ke kopa le ba lebohe. That is much better. All right. Batswadi ke rata hore le lona ke a le lebohela nete modimo a le hlonono fatshe le ntse ditšhelete ka nako tse thata tsa COVID di ne di le siko ba bang le lahletswe ke balekane le lahletswe ke bana le batswadi ba bang ba ile ba lahleha ka nnete re rata hore nete modimo ya le thusitseng ha ba qala ba le bakana empa mohau wa nete modimo le thusitse go lona le fihlile mona ba bang ba tropile ba bang ke mathata empa batswadi le compromise tse ntho e nngwe le nngwe ka nnete re rata ho ra le lebohela ntate modimo a letse hantle ba supporteng ho tswela pele o boetse o qetile sekolo o tlo kopa ya ho qala kgwebo re kopa le ba supporte ntate modimo a le tshwana le fatshe haholo le re phelele dinthong tsohle mme ke rata ho ha ke tshilotse ke re bomme le bontate re lebohile haholo. Once more congratulations class of 2023 ka tsela e kgethehileng pele ke theoha mona ne re na le audio e ntle e neng re lokisitse mona video e ne re tlotla re le bontsha hore ka dilemo tsena tse 17 di achievements tsa CDTI ntle le hore fela re na le ma students a rona bomme le bontate hohle re boetse hape tsatsi lena re ema le motlotlo hore le ribe re haile hore mafeteng re na le building e kgolo ho feta dikolo kaofela kuting re na le building le site mo ntse re tlotla re haha maseru re na le seema ha le se setle mane hanele se ha matala ha o qala futa tla bona building eo wenje e leng yona head office ya rona re ne re ratile hore le di bone le dintho tsohle tse ntle tseo re ntseng re di etsa batswadi empa le ha o le ba le re rata hore re lebohile re tlo sebetsa ka thata ho feta re tlo tswela pele re hahagisa thuto diterekeng le mo le leng hona teng mo CDTI so ka e fihla e tla be e fihle mme re rise CDTI rise. Ke lebile haholo ha ke santsane ke qetile ke rata hore ke acknowledge boteng ba motho wa bohlokwa haholo e leng ntate Hector o tletse fela graduation ya CDTI ke ntate sala rapella CDTI o tloa CDTI qala ka dinako tsa COVID ya ba ntsa tswela pele a ntsa re supportile a ntsa tla a sa kgone tla graduation but a re supportile ebile ke karolo ya lelapa ke rata hore fela ntate Hector Matunza re a o rata re a leboha ntate. We thank you so much and to everybody else who say go and celebrate success ya ngwana ya molekane ya lelapa ya mohaisane hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Thank you so much. God bless us.